Hi guys, so we're back with another quick video actually, and I feel like this is one that I actually needed to make a video for, but I had a question on my video that I just put up today, and the question says, well, how do I ignore the old story? Because whenever I'm sitting in silence, the old story comes back. And it's really not about ignoring the old story, you guys. And when we say to ignore the 3D, I think a lot of people get that also like I should be avoiding the 3D, I should be avoiding situations and whatnot. And this is not about any of that. What it really means when you ignore the 3D, or what helps me, what I find that really just neutralizes everything for me, and most people are not going to like this, but it really is acceptance. It is accepting that old reality, or the old, or the thing that you didn't like, as only one possibility in a sea of many possibilities, one potential outcome in many outcomes. And what this does is it actually, you are accepting responsibility for being the source of your life. So it's beyond just ignoring. It is the fact that, okay, I see that as one possible potential. I am source. Because to ignore it and to say, like, oh, no, 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 I don't want this, and to just fight against it, not only is that choosing it, but it's also rejecting the power that you have, that you actually created this potential. So if you could see the fact that, man, I'm the source and I've created this is wild, a wild creation, but at the end of the day, I'm still the source, and nothing is final unless I decide or unless I say so. So what it does is it takes the power back from the 3D, and also puts the power back within yourself by realizing, by noticing that it is happening through you. But just like that one potential exists, there's so many others that exist that you can choose from as your desired outcome. And yes, the old story may pop back up sometimes, but that's really just the old you leaving. It's really what you are identifying with. Are you identifying as the thoughts or as the story? Or are you identifying as the source? And to have acceptance that you exist in all possible realities is full acceptance of you being the source of your life. And then it's much easier to choose from that, rather than looking at yourself as a lower you, saying, I'm beholding to this outcome, or because that outcome is one potential that's on my mind, then that's the reality that I have to deal with. No, you're taking your power back as the source of your life, and being in control of all that you have created and all that you are creating. And then you get to choose again as the source to put your attention on what you prefer, not needing to necessarily reject anything, but just to say that it all has that right to exist. Remember, you are inclusive, source is inclusive, this whole reality, this 3D is inclusive for all, although there is no lack. We can perceive lack sometimes, and that's the beauty at the end of it all, of being the source, is knowing that you are one with all of your reality, and at any point in time you can decide to choose something different. So it's not necessarily about ignoring, it's just seeing it only as one potential, that it's not final unless you decide so. And then you decide, okay, well, I'm just going to move my attention to what I actually prefer. And what that does is it takes the heaviness off of that old story, but it also puts the power back within you, because you were the creator of that story. And then you direct all that power into your desired outcome. So it's basically alchemy at the end of the day, but it's remembering, you're putting the power back in yourself, knowing that you are the source, that you are the creator, and that you are the only decider of your reality. All right. So it's not about trying to get rid of anything, not trying to say, oh my gosh, I don't want this. Yes, of course you don't want it, but to really go hard about something that you don't like, is you actually choosing it? Is you actually believing in it? Is you actually like, oh my gosh, like this is the only reality because I'm just so emotionally charged with it? But it's different when you say that I am the source of it. And yes, I see that I created that. Yes, I see that this is something I don't prefer. Yes, that has that right to exist, but the only thing I can do is take responsibility of being the creator and then moving my attention onto what I prefer, knowing that I'm the only decider at the end of the day. All right. So I hope that helps you guys. It's really about putting the power back in yourself. It's not about continuously getting emotionally invested in the 3D. It's about removing your power from the story, removing the emotionally charged emotions from the story, and containing that all within you, and then pushing it out again as source to what you prefer. All right. So I hope this helps. I love you guys so much. Remember, imagination is always on your side, and I am too. Bye.